Boy, I needed a drink after yesterday's entry in our countdown. Monster from Green Hell. Monster from Green Boredom. Yes. Hey, they can't all be classics, right? I mean, I guess they could, but I don't think there's that many creepy crawly classics. So, yeah, slipped one in there just for the giant monster fun of it. Okay, today's movie is a much finer movie than yesterday's film. Got any Vincent Price fans out there? Huh? Well, you may not have thought of Vincent Price in a creepy crawly film, but that's just the case with The Tingler. Dr. Warren Chapin, played by Vincent Price, is a pathologist with a controversial medical theory about fear. Fear causes tremendous pressure inside each of us. If you can't release it, he surmises, it can kill you. This manifests itself in the form of a centipede-like creature along the spine of the victim in moments of fright. He dubs this creature the Tingler. He performs an autopsy on a woman who died of fright and removes this creature, proving his theory. This woman was named Martha, and she was the wife of a man named Ollie, who ran a silent movie theater with her. Deaf and mute, she scared easily. Ollie, in fact, frightened her to death for a stash of cash that she had squirreled away. This is a pretty wild storyline in this one, and while completely ridiculous and improbable, it is still a lot of fun and is, in fact, in my top 10 Vincent Price films list. There's another storyline with Dr. Chapin's unfaithful wife, and a great scene where he experiments with LSD to try to induce the Tingler in himself. The best scene in the film is when the Tingler gets loose in Ollie's silent movie theater, and Chapin warns the theater,
"Ladies and gentlemen, please do not panic, but scream! Scream for your lives! The Tingler is loose in this theater, and if you don't scream, it may kill you."
Just then the screen goes black for the actual viewing audience, a film gimmick that director William Castle called Percepto. Always the master showman, he rigged select seats in the audience with buzzers that would go off during this blackout, causing an added jolt of excitement. This is an amazingly fun movie, written by Rob White and released in 1959. It's a must-see for William Castle and Vincent Price fans, and in fact, all horror movie fans in general. Man, what a wacky plot in this one. From director William Castle. Castle popping up in this film a couple of times, and directing one and producing one. Yeah, Tingler's a fantastic film. I've always wanted to see this one in the theater, and we got the chance to at Wonderfest a couple of years ago. I say a couple of years ago, hell, it's been 10 years ago or so now, but I introduced this movie up there to a packed audience, and boy, we went all out with the skits. In between that movie, I had a special guest, Bob Burns, in the house, and I operated on Bob and cut out the Tingler from his back, as well as a number of items that he had stored there, oddly. And we had a giant Tingler that ran amok and that I battled with in the audience. It was a lot of fun. But the best part of about the entire evening was the audience reaction during the blackout when the guy says, "Scream! Scream for your lives!" And the entire audience full of people scream during the screening. It's great. Of course you're gonna scream because it's too much fun. That's your chance. The Tingler. You guys like this one? It's a fun one. So I will give the Tingler a solid 4 skulls because it is that much fun. First LSD drug use ever on screen from Vincent Price, who is completely tripping. You've got, just a wacky, completely ridiculous plot line of this creature that lives in each of us unbeknownst to us and continues to grow. If the tensions become too severe and you can't release it through screaming, you will die from the pressure of the creature. I mean, that's good stuff, right? Yeah. So, anyway, the Tingler. Let me know what you guys think about that one. You fans of the Tingler? I know you are. You gotta be. It's good stuff. Anyway, Tingler. That's tonight's entry. See you back here tomorrow night, and we'll keep this countdown going. Until then, stay mad.